Hey, this is Tracy Lee and I'm hanging out with Jessica Penne. We're standing under the Newport Beach Pier and we're about to do a photo shoot, but she is fresh off of her win against Nic Dali on Saturday night and you're already in the gym training. What's going on?
You know, I just felt like I had a good fight and there were some things that I needed to work on. I just want to keep my momentum going and really focus on the things that I saw in the fight.
So walk us through your fight on Saturday night. It was just at the buzzer, you rear naked choked her, so tell us what was going through your head and what happened.
You know what, I was extremely focused for this fight. I felt great. I've been able to train harder than I have in a really long time. So I was just ready to go and really confident, and I worked a little bit stand-up, I worked my boxing, and I was expecting her to come forward on me, but she didn't, so I started going forward. I went for the double leg, started passing, working on a choke, and ended up getting a rear naked choke with about 3 seconds left.
That was absolutely phenomenal. It was great to see, and Twitter was blowing up. Everybody was so excited about it. Tell me now, there's a little controversy going on. Some people upset because of the way you got up after you won the fight.
You know, I really think people are trying to make something out of nothing. I was just extremely excited. I wanted to get up and celebrate and jump around, and I didn't mean any disrespect by trying to get her off of me, but a couple people are trying to make a big deal out of it, which there was nothing aggressive or poor, unsportsmanly about it. I was proud of myself and I wanted to get up.
And we saw that. Now, you're in the gym, you're training at RVCA, but I often see that you train at a number of gyms. Is there one reason why you move around, or?
I'm fortunate enough to live in Southern California, where there's just a mecca of amazing training and coaches, and I try and take full advantage of it. So I train with Jason Perillo over at RVCA, I train with Mark Munoz over at Rain, and I train at Checkmate BJJ with Lucas Leitch, and I still go in and see Master Rafael over at King's MMA. I mean, I feel very fortunate to be able to train under them, so I just love being there.
Now talk about, you definitely have your eyes on the belt that was once yours and now is held by Michelle Watterson at this point. So what are your thoughts? Do you deserve the next rematch, or what's going on with that?
I absolutely deserve a rematch. I went into that fight not anywhere close to 100%, and it showed, and I want a rematch. I feel like my win over Nic Dali is enough to put me up in the running, and I think that I deserve it more than anyone.
Now talk a little bit about women in the UFC. Right at this point there's a 135-pound division. I personally believe that the 115-pound division is going to be next. What are your thoughts?
I absolutely agree. I think that they slowly but surely getting more interested in the women's divisions, and I think 115 pounds is a very stacked division, and I think it would do very well in the UFC.
And are you looking forward to maybe being in that division in the UFC?
You know, I mean, I spent a lot of time previously at 115 pounds, and I just feel like with all of the shifting of the weight classes, I'm still pretty small for that weight class. I feel like I'm a big 105er, but even though I'm tall, I'm a small 115. So I'm happy at 105. I'm really happy with Invicta. I feel like it's my home, and I just am very excited to participate with them. So
you're telling me that if the UFC came knocking on your door and wanted you to go up to 115, you wouldn't do it?
You know, I'm happy with Invicta, and I'm happy at my weight class. It's a weight class that I feel like I belong at. It would have to be a pretty awesome deal for me to go to 115.
If the title was up for grabs.
You never know.
Now we're about to do a shoot because you go from being this badass fighter in the gym, in the cage, and you're absolutely beautiful, hot, great body, and we're going to do a photo shoot. Are you excited for the photo shoot?
I'm really excited. I mean, I spend most of the time with my hair in a ponytail and in gym clothes, so it's kind of cool to do something else.
To be a girl and let your hair down.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. I don't get to do it often.
And this is not our first photo shoot. This is actually our second photo shoot together, and the photos came out phenomenal last time. I'm really excited, and I think you guys should stay tuned for this.